जब आप 18-19 साल के थे, you're saying that you were pretty confident कि आप हीरो बन
मैं रेडी
जाओगे।
था। मेरे मन में मेरी दाढ़ी मूंछ आ चुकी थी, मुझसे कुछ भी करा लो।
पर पहली मूवी में दाढ़ी मूछ तो नहीं थी
नहीं
आपके
मेरी
पास।
पहली नहीं, मेरी 10वीं मूवी तक दाढ़ी मूंछ नहीं आई थी, बट मेरे मन में सब रेडी था। मुझसे ईशान भी पूछते रहता है, भाई माय फुल दाढ़ी व्हेन विल इट कम? ऐसे रुक जा, आ जाएगी 1-2 साल में। हमारी फैमिली हिस्ट्री ऐसी है।
He may have started his career as a sweet chocolate boy, but now has soon transitioned into an angry lover boy. So on this episode of Sunday Brunch on Curly Tales presented by Zomato, I am meeting Shahid Kapoor.
Hi Shahid,
Hey, what's up?
how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I've had the privilege of enjoying a Sunday brunch with Meera in Amritsar, पर
Yeah,
आपके
you
साथ
told me.
पहली बार है।
जी,
So
जी।
welcome to Sunday brunch.
Thank you.
तो जब मैं पिछली बार आई थी मीरा से मिलने, उन्होंने मुझे बताया how the entire family has moved to Punjab
Yes.
and she gave me a long list of recommendations.
Sure.
कहाँ जाकर मुझे खाना चाहिए।
जी।
तो आपने पंजाब में घी, मक्खन, परांठे, छोले भटूरे पेले या नहीं पेले?
सब पी लिया।
पेल लिया।
I'm terrible with menus. I'm terrible with places. I just look at Meera and say, यार ऐसा कुछ खाना है अब। So and then she's usually very good with it.
Now I'm curious to know, your mom's a Muslim, your dad's a Hindu, and तो क्या कहानी है? You've been a vegetarian. What
Yeah.
inspired you to be a vegetarian?
I just read a book and had a change of heart and realized I don't want to kill animals for my taste buds, and that's just how it happened.
कौन सी book थी?
It's called Life is Fair. It's a book about karma. I try to be vegan sometimes. I try and minimize my my dairy intake. So yeah, but I'm not a strict vegan. I'm like trying to stay vegan, but sometimes having milk products kind of a person. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine a Punjabi without paneer, दूध.
Yeah, वो हो जाता है. वो हो ही जाता है.
होता है ना
Yeah,
वो.
Absolutely.
तो आज बड़े ही मुश्किल से हमारी पूरी ऑफिस इज गॉटन टुगेदर. वी डिड अ बोर्ड रूम मीटिंग कि शाहिद को क्या खाना खिलाया
इसमें
जाए.
इतनी मुश्किल क्यों हो रही है? What's so difficult about it?
There are very limited choices when
With
you have
vegetarian
a diet.
food? I
No.
would be okay having this conversation on an international airline with a, with a purser or somebody, and I've fought with many of them saying that how can you say, vegetarian food is difficult? In a country like India, I think vegetarian food is very easily available,
Yeah.
and I think there are lots of options. So I hope you guys have done a good job.
Yes, we have. And we hope we impress you with that. We've got you some vegan fruit from Yogi Sattva. So
Okay.
let's begin the Sunday brunch.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So there you go. We've got a vegan pizza also for you.
Whoa, that looks amazing.
These are cookies.
I want the cookie, but what's so special?
It's just called Bake My Day.
Yummy. I like it.
Nice.
So I just don't like the taste of mushrooms because when I was a kid, I had mushrooms and then my tummy just I had a disastrous 48 hours full of pain, and ever since then I've just kind of
Never
I'm
tried it.
petrified of mushrooms. But also, I'm not a big fan of the kind of taste that mushrooms have. I don't like that kind of taste.
Oh my God. पहले ही आप वेजिटेरियन हो, उसमें से भी बहुत सारी चीजें कम हो गई हैं. तो what is a usual meal like? क्या खाते हो आप breakfast, lunch, dinner में?
Hindustani khana. My mornings are usually uttapams or idlis or something like that because I like to
Okay.
start with something very light. Like I like to eat a hot meal
Okay.
because they say that's very good for your system, especially in Ayurveda. They say that you should always start with a hot meal
Okay.
because your क्या कहते हैं inner agni or something. Apparently, it's really good for that.
Okay.
And I like rice because I think it's very light on the system as opposed to wheat. I prefer rice. I do a lot of rice, so I usually start with something like that, or I'll have oats or something, but that's rare. I like to start with some light carbohydrates as opposed to complex carbohydrates which take more time to break down. Lunch is Indian or like falafel or Chinese sometimes, like stir fried veggies or sushi or tofu, regular stuff. There's lots of options, trust me. Maybe I need to take you around a little and show you all the vegetarian options. बहुत सारे हैं.
For sure. And talking of your childhood, Shahid, you were raised by your nana in Delhi.
Yes.
Am I right? Isn't it always special to be raised by grandparents?
Always. Like my happiest memories are with him, and he's like the strongest influence for me as a kid. Of course, my mother was also a huge influence, but my Nana ji was a big influence in my life. He always used to take me to school, and after school he'd always take me out somewhere to grab a meal, or we just go for a walk, or he'd go buy me something. And so he was a magical personality in my life, and a lot of, I think, who I am comes from him.
And most of your time in your childhood you spent in Delhi, right?
I was in Delhi till I was 10.
Acha.
And then I came to Bombay when I was 10. And since then I've been in Bombay.
So Gyan Bharti School, I
Yeah.
believe that's what your first
Yeah.
school was, and
Yeah.
then Raj Hans Vidyalay in Andheri West.
Yeah.
क्या memories है आपकी from the school?
I hated my school in Bombay
Oh, is it?
because I was bullied and treated very badly, and the teachers were also not very nice to me. Sorry, but that's true. And I loved my school in Delhi because I was there from, I think, junior KG, and I had a lot of friends, and so I have amazing memories in Delhi and not very pleasant memories of schooling in Bombay. I think my college in Bombay was really nice. I had a lot of fun. I was in Mithibai College. Schooling was not so nice.
मैं आपको वही पूछने वाली थी कि क्या फ़र्क है मुंबई के बच्चों में और दिल्ली के बच्चों में?
नहीं, ऐसा कोई फ़र्क नहीं है. फ़र्क सिर्फ ये है कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है बच्चे जब स्कूल ज्वाइन करते हैं, सो व्हेन अ न्यू किड कम्स इन द मिडिल एंड ऑल द अदर किड्स हैव बीन देयर फ्रॉम अ यंगर एज, he kind of becomes a little bit of an outsider.
Right.
And because I was from Delhi, I was Delhi ka ladka, so I was not one to step down or step back.
Yeah.
So whenever I would be told, oh तू हट जा, I would be like, तू क्या समझता है मैं क्यों हटूँ? So I was a दिल्ली का लड़का with
Not
that
like
full.
तू जानता नहीं मेरा बाप कौन है?
नहीं, वो नहीं. That was not my vibe, but it was like तू जानता नहीं मैं कौन हूँ.
Oh.
It was more like that, yeah.
Did that continue in college as well when you went to Mithibai?
No, I was actually pretty shy in college, I would say. Somehow I was very popular in college, but I was very shy. I was not great with attention. I'm still kind of, I would say, not somebody who's great with attention naturally. I just, it's part of my job now.
Yeah.
So I've gotten used to owning it, but it's not my instinctive reaction. I like to just chill on my own, do my own thing, and I like to spend time with people I know.
Yeah.
And so that's my natural tendency.
आपने बताया you were very popular in college. So
Yeah, I kind of was weirdly, but yeah, I was.
and what do you think got the popularity to you? Was it your dance? Was it your looks? What was it?
I don't know, but like I guess I just because I was looking to make friends after school, and I had started my classes with Shamak Davas, so it was considered very cool to be a dancer at that time, and then I started doing ads and stuff, so more people knew me, and but even before that, I think I was looking to make friends, and I just went in with a really positive attitude, and I got along with a lot of new people. And everybody in first year college is, wanting to make friends because like nobody knows anybody.
Yeah.
It's not like school.
Yeah.
So I guess I just made friends with the people that I would have liked to make friends with.
Yeah. और मिठीबाई कॉलेज के आसपास बहुत सारे फूड हैंगआउट पॉइंट्स है.
Yeah.
आप कॉलेज के अंदर ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते थे या बाहर?
कॉलेज के अंदर कैंटीन में और कॉलेज के बाहर भी, absolutely. Dheeraj used to be right there.
The vada
so,
pav there.
Yeah, the vada pav used to be amazing. कैंटीन के अंदर भी खाना बहुत अच्छा होता था. They used to be like some really nice food. Samosas we used to have, and Amar Juice Center is like really close by, so we just walk across and go get ourselves something yummy to eat. So food was never a problem near Mithibai. There was always so many options.
And when was the last time you visited all of these places? जाते रहते हो या अभी?
I pass them every alternate day, and sometimes when I feel like I just stop and pick up something, especially vada pav, because when you feel like binging, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
Garam garam.
And I know that you have some special love for energy drinks.
Oh yeah, that's
we've
why
got
you put
you
one of
that.
these. Yeah, this was my love long time back. I used to love that energy drink that used to come, and that's my school memory. That's my school. I used to love it.
उसमें favorite flavor कौन सा था आपका?
I used to like that pineapple, that yellow wala. And so for me it was either I have to go home by bus, because then I can spend, I think, some 15 rupees it used to cost. That vada pav and that energy. So vada pav was for, I think, some $5, and the energy was for $10. And so then that day, because I had a total of 20 or something, so that day I would go in the bus, and the days I was like really tired and I want to go in a rickshaw, then it used to cost like 16 rupees to get from Mithibai to my house. So that day I used to not get to eat anything nice. So it was always like a flip. I had to choose.
My God, you had to do budgeting and all, huh?
Obviously, yeah, obviously.
बस में भी travel करते थे आप? BST bus?
Of course, I've traveled by bus. I mean, I've lived a very, very normal life till, I mean, a couple of years after I became an actor. Because even when I became an actor, I just started earning and surviving, and it was like that. You know how it is, when you start out,
Okay, time to play a fun game with you, which is Eat or Meter, presented by Zomato. First question, your favorite 3 a.m. meal?
I don't have one. I'm very particular. I don't eat in the middle of the night. I try and maintain 12 hours between meals.
And what time is your last meal?
I mean, on a good day, it would be at 8 p.m., but sometimes these guys make me work so much that it's at 9 p.m. and I'm very grumpy about it.
You've got your food, huh?
Yeah, no, you
Please
kept
don't
me
be
very
grumpy.
happy. I'm very happy. See, I'm smiling throughout.
Yes, thank you very much for that. Okay, one dish that you dislike.
Mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms.
Okay.
I don't like truffle either. I don't know like why people like it. I find the pungent smell really weird.
Okay, if you have to gift the book Life is Fair to someone from the industry, who would it be?
I give it to Mrunal. She's my co-actor. We've spent some lovely time on Jersey, so I'd probably give it to her.
She loves her prawns in pomfret, huh?
I know. अब तो पूछ रही है तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. I never impose, so I would never give anything to anybody. But if you're asking me, then I'll say that.
चलो ठीक है. Who's a better cook, your dad or Meera?
It's a tough fight. My dad's a really good cook, but I think Meera kind of pips him. Although in some dishes, my dad will pip Meera.
Yeah.
But it's a tough one. They're both very good cooks.
And she's also a lot into Ayurveda, no?
हाँ, but she doesn't cook. At least if I tell my dad कि कुछ बना दो तो वो शायद बना देंगे. मीरा को तो मतलब 2 महीने तक पीछे भागना पड़ता है.
और कौन सी उनके हाथों की बनाई हुई डिश आपको
She
बहुत
makes
पसंद
Thai
है?
food really well. She makes continental food really well. She's really good with sandwiches. She's excellent with salads.
Okay.
Except that this is probably in 7 years I've probably eaten 2 of each. So
Okay, now if you had to host a Kapoor special Sunday brunch
okay.
और आपको 3 लोगों को बुलाना है घर पर
जी.
इंडस्ट्री से, because हम उन्हें जानते हैं,
जी.
who would you call?
My father.
Right.
Definitely.
Smart choice.
Anil Kapoor. We've gone to his house and eaten amazing food, so maybe we should return the favor. And Sonam, his daughter.
Okay. 3 words you say when you're really angry.
3 words I say. Can't say them, you know. 3 words repeated with 4 letters.
Okay. What is
I
it?
actually don't say so much.
Really?
I kind of like try and go for a walk. Or then I just rant. And everybody's just like, abhi isko 10 minute bolne do. And then it's done. Then 15 minutes later, I'm like, हाँ ठीक है चलो हो गया, let's move on.
And you move on that quickly?
I do. I mean.
Or are you grumpy for long?
No, I don't like being grumpy. I never beyond that day. Like whatever it is, next day move on, start a fresh day, be happy, just like let it go. I have been grumpy in the past, and I kind of realized like it's no point.
No
there.
point.
So I've just like I've gotten over that now.
This is like a life learning and some few.
Better,
Yeah.
40 years old, कुछ तो सीखना चाहिए life में.
और क्या क्या सीखे हो आप?
आप पूछो मैं बताऊंगा.
मैं पूछती हूँ थोड़ी देर में.
मैंने ये सीखा है कि जो सवाल ना पूछा जाए उसका जवाब बेकार में मत दो.
ठीक है, अब आपको बहुत सिंपल से सवाल पूछूंगी. आपको आउट या नॉट आउट बोलना है.
Okay.
सोलो ट्रैवल,
Out.
फिल्म प्रमोशंस,
Not out.
स्काई डाइविंग,
Somewhere in the middle. I'm thinking about it. But I don't have the guts yet. But I'm thinking about it.
बॉयज ट्रिप,
100% not out.
पनीर,
Not out.
चिकन,
Out.
एक्शन फिल्म्स,
Not out.
रोमांटिक फिल्म्स.
Not out.
तो आपकी पहली फिल्म इश्क विश्क कैसे मिली थी आपको? डू यू रिमेंबर?
बहुत भीख मांग के प्लीज. मुझ में टैलेंट है, मुझे काम दे दो रमेश जी. नो एक्चुअली मिस्टर रमेश तुरानी जो प्रोड्यूसर है मेरी पहली फिल्म के, मैं 18-19 साल का था और मुझे लगता था मैं रेडी हूँ हीरो बनने के लिए. बहुत सारे प्रोड्यूसर्स से मिला, उनसे भी मिला. उन्होंने थोड़ी इज्जत दी, बिठाया, चाय कॉफ़ी पिलाई, यू नो, थोड़ा वक्त दिया, अच्छे से बात की आधे घंटे. बाकी लोग तो ऐसे ही मतलब बोलते थे हाँ नहीं, यू नो हाउ इट इज़. और फिर वो कहते थे कि तू बहुत छोटा है, रुक जा रुक जा. और मैंने बड़ी ट्राई की कि मैं कोई पिक्चर कर लूँ, बट कोई हुई नहीं. फाइनली उन्होंने मुझे ब्रेक दिया इश्क विश्क में. और उस टाइम न्यू कमर्स इतने आते नहीं थे, तो ही वॉज वेरी स्वीट, वेरी काइंड, एंड आई विल ऑलवेज बी थैंकफुल टू हिम बिकॉज आई वॉज रियली नॉट, आई डिडंट नो कि मुझे चांस मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. एंड ही जस्ट, आई थिंक ही लाइक्ड मी और ही थॉट दैट आई हैड सम पोटेंशियल और सम टैलेंट, सो ही ऑलवेज गिव मी टाइम, यू नो, एंड ही वॉज वेरी बिजी मैन, बट ही गिव मी लॉट ऑफ टाइम, विच इज़ वेरी नाइस ऑफ हिम.
बट जब आप 18-19 साल के थे, यू आर सेइंग दैट यू वर प्रीटी कॉन्फिडेंट कि आप हीरो बन
मैं रेडी था. मेरे मन में मेरी दाढ़ी मूंछ आ चुकी थी, मुझसे कुछ भी करा लो.
पर पहली मूवी में दाढ़ी मूंछ तो नहीं थी
नहीं,
आपके
मेरी
पास.
पहली नहीं, मेरी 10वीं मूवी तक दाढ़ी मूंछ नहीं आई थी, बट मेरे मन में सब रेडी था. मुझसे ईशान भी पूछते रहता है, भाई माय फुल दाढ़ी व्हेन विल इट कम. ऐसे रुक जा, आ जाएगी 1-2 साल में. हमारी फैमिली हिस्ट्री ऐसी है कि थोड़ी टाइम में आती है, फिर आती है तो जाती नहीं है, तो ऐसा ही है.
I remember your first music album also, आँखों में तेरा ही चेहरा. Have you seen that video lately?
Not lately, but yeah, I have seen that video.
मैंने आज ही देखा and I'm like,
Why?
my God.
Oh God, that's too long back. That's like 25 years, 20 years back.
you know you come from a filmy background you know but it doesn't seem like आपकी एकदम जो start आसानी से आजकल सबको मिल जाती है
फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड का डेफिनेशन क्या होता है यार, मतलब स्ट्रगलर्स भी होते हैं फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड में और बहुत सारे यू नो नॉर्मल एक्टर्स सिंपल एक्टर्स भी होते हैं फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड से. सबकी पुल थोड़ी होती है लाइफ के अंदर. तो मेरे माँ बाप की पुल नहीं थी, वो लोग अपनी मेहनत से अपना काम कर रहे थे. इनफैक्ट काफ़ी लोग तो जानते भी नहीं थे कि मैं डैड का बेटा था बिकॉज आई यूज्ड टू लिव विद मॉम यू नो. तो इट वाज नॉट पब्लिक नॉलेज एज सच यू नो. ना ही कभी मैंने उसको मतलब ऐसा ज़्यादा अनाउंस किया बिकॉज इट वाज लिटिल आई डोंट नो नेवर फेल्ट लाइक इट. सो या सो आई मीन इट वाज हम्बल बिगिनिंग्स. ऑफ कोर्स दे बोथ हैव बीन एक्टर्स एंड दे बोथ हैव बीन फैंटास्टिक एक्टर्स, but they were not the types who had lots of directors who they could call or you know like it was not that kind of a thing. They were also working hard to you know survive and live and you know that was the vibe.
और आपकी शुरुआत एक्चुअली बैकग्राउंड डांसर से हुई. सो व्हेन यू वर डांसिंग बिहाइंड ऐश्वर्या और करिश्मा
जी,
दैट टाइम यू फेल्ट लाइक यार मुझे भी वहाँ होना है, आगे डांस करना है.
नहीं वो टाइम मैं डांसिंग में बहुत खुश था. आई वाज लाइक अरे मुझे चांस मिल गया डांस करने का. सो आई वाज रियली एंजॉयिंग दैट. उसके 2-3 साल बाद आई थिंक आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग कि maybe I can do a movie. But I was very grateful to be where I was only because मैं जब शामक की classes join की थी तो actually मैं you know it was between college and school right after you pass out of after I finished my board exams in you know here in Maharashtra we go to junior college. वहाँ पर 12th तक होता है you know दिल्ली विल्ली में. So उस टाइम में मैंने स्टार्ट किया और फिर जब मैं कॉलेज में गया तो मुझे सडनली ही ऑफर्ड मी लिटरली लाइक अ जॉब यू नो कि आपको पैसे मिलेंगे और आप डांस करोगे और यू नो आप क्लासेस लोगे. सो आई वाज लाइक आई एम एक्चुअली यू नो अर्निंग फॉर माई सेल्फ एंड एट द एज ऑफ 15 लिटरली 15 and a half I was self-sufficient and you know I could actually support my family. So I was high on that. You know I was just so happy that I'm not a liability on my parents or I'm not putting any pressure on them and that I'm independent and I'm doing something I love.
True.
You know so I was very thankful to be where I was.
कितने पैसे मिलते हैं डांस करने के?
बहुत मिलते थे. I used to make a lot of money. At that time I would make sometimes 20,000 a month, more than 20 years back.
Was it like per day basis कि एक दिन का इतना?
So I used to do classes and then I used to do shows.
अच्छा.
So you know I would get an aggregate of that.
Wow,
so I used to do well, yeah.
Yeah. You know, Shehnaz, who was your first co-star in Ishq Vish,
Yes,
she's now a travel influencer.
Of course, I keep looking at her.
You
She
do?
still looks the
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
You know, I keep looking at her and saying that you're not aging. What's up with that? She still looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
बिल्कुल नहीं change हुई हो.
Yeah, and she's in the same line of work as
Yes,
me,
yes.
traveling around.
Yes, you guys have the best life, huh?
Thank you.
I'm always, you know, especially during COVID and all, I used to keep sitting and watching these travel vlogs, thinking कि यार काश मैं भी ऐसा कुछ business में होता, घर नहीं बैठा होता, कहीं travel ही कर लेते.
किया ना आपने boys trip किया?
एक किया यार, एक. तुम लोग तो मतलब हर महीने की 4 करते हो. Have a good life, don't complain.
That's true, that's true. अच्छा आपने अपनी पहली गाड़ी कब ली थी? Your first car? और कौन सी थी वो?
मेरी पहली गाड़ी मुझे हैंड मी डाउन हुई थी मेरे पेरेंट्स से. इट वाज द सेकंड हैंड मारुति 800 जो 2 साइड से डेंटेड थी. That was my first car which I used to
मेरी भी
drive.
800 ही थी.
Everybody that hand me down 800 I think for the kids born in the 80s I think it's common for all of us.
Right.
So yeah, that's what it was.
Let's talk about the film Jersey, which is about pursuing your passion and giving a second chance to yourself. Now you've also had a long career. Has there been any point जहाँ आपको लगा है कि आपने अपने आप को दोबारा चांस दिया?
नहीं मुझे लगता है मुझे इंडस्ट्री ने और ऑडियंस ने बहुत सारी चांसेस दी हैं क्योंकि मैंने काफ़ी गलतियाँ की हैं और कई ऐसी फिल्में की हैं जो अब जब मैं देखता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है मुझे माफ़ी कैसे मिल गई इन फिल्मों के लिए. और
name a few films.
No, I wouldn't like to name them. I think that's disrespectful. But definitely, I think the audience will know, and I'm sure you guys will know कौन सी हैं वो फिल्में जो देख के ऐसे लगा यार ये क्या हो रहा है. So I think I've been very fortunate, not just second but many chances, and I think everybody deserves a second chance. I don't think there's anybody in this world जिसने कभी लाइफ में गलती नहीं की होगी. We are all human, हमसे गलती होती है और सीखने का मौका गलती से सबको मिलना चाहिए. That's what they say about God. He says that you always get forgiveness, but if you make the same mistake again and again, then even he can't help you.
But you know that brings me to an interesting point. आपकी शुरुआत जब हुई थी as a sweet chocolate boy, but you know you quickly transitioned into doing darker roles or something. Was that a conscious decision कि मुझे अभी थोड़ा अपना body of work change करना है और what was
मुझे
it
अपना
like?
body of work, of course, I mean your body of work has to be representative of who you are as an artist, not just how you look. You know अगर सिर्फ looks के हिसाब से चलना है तो मॉडलिंग कर लो या कुछ और ऐसा कर लो. You know एक्टिंग करनी है तो फिर एक्टिंग आनी चाहिए. Acting is all about playing different characters. So of course you have to do that.
Let's talk about money because in the film Jersey I saw that you know पैसों के लिए भी couples के बीच में काफी लड़ाइयाँ होती है.
I think 90% हिंदुस्तान में होती हैं. 1% फिल्मों में दिखाया जाता है लेकिन होती हैं. That's real life यार.
Yeah. How is your outlook towards money and is it different than how Meera looks at money.
I wouldn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
she is a different person. She's had a different life. So of course, I'm sure there'll be a little difference in our outlooks towards
Yeah.
money, because we're different people with different, at different ages with different
Yeah.
backgrounds and history. My outlook towards money is that it really matters, and I don't know if it's a good thing to chase money. I think it's a good thing to chase excellence, and I think money is a natural byproduct of that.
Yeah.
But to chase excellence and say I don't care about money, I think that's a slightly impractical kind of point of view. So I think money matters,
Yeah.
but you should never chase money. I think you should chase other things. Money comes.
But tell me about your spendings. तो आप जब पैसे खर्च करते हो, do you go all out या सोचते हो नहीं इतना करना चाहिए?
पहले ऑल आउट जाता था मैं, अब नहीं कर पाता, क्योंकि अब मैं फैमिली मैन, मेरे बच्चे हैं, मेरी वाइफ है, तो परमिशन लेनी पड़ती है.
Really?
हाँ, सोचना पड़ता है. But yeah, so that was a different phase in my life. Now it's a different phase.
परमिशन से याद आया, आपको शादी के बाद बॉयज ट्रिप करने की परमिशन कैसे मिली?
नहीं, वो मैंने परमिशन ली नहीं थी. That's a part of my rights. I think every guy deserves a boys trip once in a while. So उतना तो बनता है. I mean, every girl takes her trip with her friends, and you
Yeah.
deserve yours. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us more what happened in Europe, and tell us about your favorite places. Which are the places that you really
Yeah, we went to some really nice places. I remember this really beautiful place called Livigno in Italy, which was beautiful. We went to Zurich, which was also very, very nice. Then we went to Austria, Italy, and Switzerland. Those were the three places that we visited, and we were just riding on the routes. And there was me, there was my brother Ishan, good friend of mine called Kunal Khemu.
Yeah.
Then there's another friend of mine who's actually a doctor called Jul. And then there was another friend of ours called Suved.
And how was the time in Punjab? Do you like that place?
Yeah,
in
I love
India,
Punjab.
do you like any places?
I love Punjab. I mean, I am a full Punjabi only, but spending 2.5 years there was beautiful because I love the culture, I love the people, I love the weather, although it gets very hot and very cold, but it's still
Yeah.
great to have hot and cold as opposed to only hot and rain, as
Yeah.
in Mumbai. And I have a lot of family there, and yeah, so it was great.
और अगर आपको कोई भी सिचुएशन मिले जस्ट लाइक इन द फिल्म जब वी मेट, ट्रेन पकड़कर कहीं चले जाओ, व्हिच प्लेस वुड यू चूज?
Yeah, up the mountains, be great.
the mountains?
Yeah, train में mountains में जाना बहुत अच्छा लगता है ना, it's fun.
या
रास्ते में रुको, चाय पियो, ट्रेन में चढ़ो, it's very nice. ठंड में,
ठंड में.
हाँ, मजा आता है.
टॉक अबाउट वर्क, यू बीन डूइंग ओनली वन प्रोजेक्ट एट अ टाइम, तो ऐसा फोमो नहीं होता कि कोई बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट निकल जाएगा हाथ से?
Of course, whenever you see something good, आपको ऐसा लगता है यार, it would have been great to do this, but you also
Yeah.
have to appreciate other people and what they're doing, right? कोई भी चीज़ अच्छे से करने के लिए थोड़ा वक्त तो देना चाहिए उसको, स्पेशली एज एन एक्टर. अगर आप कुछ नया करना चाहते हो तो टाइम लगता है यार. सिंपली बाल चेंज करने में, ग्रो करने में, बॉडी साइज अप एंड डाउन करने में 1.5-2 महीने तो उसी में लग जाते हैं, प्रेप करने में, एंड देन यू हैव टू डू द फिल्म ऑल्सो, तो थोड़ा टाइम लग जाता है.
अब कौन सी नेक्स्ट फिल्म आ रही है after Juicy?
इसके बाद आई हैव अ फिल्म विद अली अब्बास, दैट्स कॉल्ड, आई डोंट वांट टू नेम द टाइटल येट, एक्शन फिल्म है. और एक Amazon शो किया है मैंने अभी विद राजन डी के, तो वो भी आएगा. सो दिस ईयर दीज आर द 3 थिंग्स: जर्सी, द फिल्म एंड द शो.
Are we going to see you dancing or no? बहुत टाइम हो गया आपको डांस करते हुए देख.
इन 3 चीज़ों में तो नहीं है.
नहीं है, अच्छा. आपके घर की हाउस पार्टी में आना पड़ेगा टू सी इफ यू रियली डांस.
हाँ, I would love to dance. I might take some time to get comfortable with people I don't know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no.
Yeah.
I'm also moody, so it depends. On some days I'm very reserved, some days I'm very open.
I hope now you're comfortable and ये
Very
cameras
comfortable,
बंद
yeah.
होने के बाद हम ये अच्छे से खाएंगे.
Absolutely.
Because I've been talking too much. So now we'll let you enjoy this meal. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Shahid.
it's a
It's been
pleasure.
wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.